Hello, welcome to our Lean meetings. My name is Arek Zwierzchowski, and today I'm going to tell you about the multi-observation study. Today it's raining, also we've got a thunderstorm, but I hope it will not interrupt us. Okay, the multi-observation study is one of the most frequently used tools for fast process analysis. It allows you to estimate very easily the percentage of value added, of obvious waste and hidden waste in your process. Generally speaking, it helps you to evaluate the quality of the process, how the work is organized in the process. The concept is that you make a, let's say, sampling of the process. When we have our process with the three types of activities, when we have an interval and make sampling, then we get a statistical picture of the process. Then we can visualize it, for example, like that. This is the advantage of this tool, that very easily we get very good interpretation of what we have in our process. And for example, on this pie diagram, we can conclude that the proportion of three types of activities is almost equal. Here we have particular tasks which we met in the process with the percentage representing also the waste and or the value added type of activities. In my analysis, I used to go farther. I also represent the data, the visualization of the situation per person. It gives you much more information. For example, here you have impression that the proportion is equal, but when we take a look deeper per person, then we can see that this person, for example, is related mostly with value-added activities. This one is involved mostly in obvious waste. This one is doing a lot of necessary activities, and this one has a big portion of value-added and some small waste. It's not these people's fault, of course, but this gives us the impression how the process looks like and what to change maybe. Of course, we need to perform some deeper analysis, like problem solving, maybe just to undertake some remedy actions. But generally, this visualization gives you very good hints what to do. Now, a little about organization, how to perform the multi-observation study. So first of all, select the process. It's also good to define the period for the observation. Is it 1 day, full day? Is it just half day or 1 hour? So before you do the analyze, just take a look on the process 1 day before or earlier, just to have impression what you can meet in the process. Clarify the aim with the people you will observe. Just meet with the team, explain them that you will perform an observation. Maybe it will be recording, but generally the observation is not to blame people or just to have any consequences, but to improve the process. So they should not feel afraid. Define the sampling interval. So is it half an hour, is it half minute, or is it 1 minute or 3 minutes? Depends on the process type. So it's your decision upon the process. Create a list of the tasks you may meet in the process. That's why it's crucial to take a look at the process earlier, so as you are prepared properly for the measurements. If you have your interval like 1 minute, you'll be not able to write notes, task number 1 or task like that. Just make a pre-list with numbers and pre-assign the types of values like value added or waste. Then when you make an observation, just put person A, for example, 5, 6, 7, 8, person B, 7, 8, 6, 1. This is the number of the tasks. And automatically from such Excel you get the diagrams very easily. Okay, choose a typical period. I mean, don't have MOS observation, don't take MOS observation on Christmas, for example, if. Measure without interruptions. If you go for observation, you can go for lunch with others, but don't do any other breaks, unexpected gaps. I also advise to repeat the observation of the same process of the same people another day, because sometimes surprisingly you can observe that the same process looks completely different, and then you may ask a question why. Do not interrupt by talking. If you observe something strange in the process, deviation, whatever, just don't ask people, because they will not work naturally. Just put notes and ask after completion of your measurements. And whenever you have some observations, just please make notes, because if you have a statistical picture like that and you don't have information about what really happened, then it's much more difficult to undertake remedy actions after observation. And okay, and what else? The more you practice, the easier it is for you to make observations of more people. Of course, it's related with the interval. If you have very fast sampling, then sometimes it's good to take records, as I said, but then explain people and get their approval, or just ask your colleagues, partners, to assist you, and then you can decide, I take these 3 people, you take this 4, 3, whatever, and you just put the data together. So I hope it was helpful. I encourage you just to try, and I would like to invite you to our next meetings. Thank you very much.